I love you so much.
So much.
Please stand. Gives this woman away.
Her mother and I.
I love you, Ricky.
You too.
Please be seated. Welcome, Nick, Ashley. We've gathered here to celebrate the love that you've found in each other and to support you in the commitment that you're making here today. It is a real joy to be included amongst the Clarks, the Matthews, the Parkers, and the Browns. Families that have shared so much love for so many years will be brought even closer by this union. I'm truly honored that Nick and Ashley asked me to officiate the ceremony, and though I'm nearly the most recently married of everyone present, I certainly couldn't let that stop me from trying to speak as an expert. But Nick and Ashley don't need my advice. I've seen how they take care of each other, how they find joy in each other's occasionally obsessive hobbies. I know that Ashley loves how Nick completely won over Moxie, or how he's willing to be her sous chef. I know how much Nick loves Ashley's definitely real excitement over his freshly painted minis. And how great of a team they are while on a camping trip. Anyone who enjoys the deck they built together, or hears them excitedly describe their future home, can see that these two are perfect for each other. If I had any advice to give, it would simply be to continue having fun together, especially in the face of adversity. If you can keep being the people who happily eat backpacking food using beef jerky after forgetting to bring silverware, then you'll be unstoppable. From a certain point of view, Nick and Ashley's relationship seemed inevitable. A classic will they, won't they story. My first installment of this epic saga came the summer of 2011 on the 4th of July Banks Lake trip. It was incredible. I had so much fun, arguably too much. But those first few years were honestly a blur of new people that I could hardly keep straight. Fortunately, my good buddy Nick and I had a few hours in the car together every year to plan and subsequently recount the week we'd had at Banks Lake. After the first year, he helped me put some names to faces, and the name that kept coming up so much that I learned it immediately was Ashley's. I remembered meeting her, but she had seemed so much cooler than me that I kept my distance out of respect.
Now you know.
However, on the long rides home with Nick, he would always recount these moments and looks that the two of them had shared. On the drives up, he'd go over some of his convoluted plans to end up alone with her on a late night walk or in neighboring chairs at the campfire. Year after year, back and forth, I listened to this man pine over the woman now standing in front of him. It ended up being an amazing called shot. But I've also learned not to underestimate Nick, not to immediately roll my eyes when he asserts, "It's fine." And once I got over my intimidation and started to get to know Ashley, it turned out Nick had been onto something the whole time. She is an incredible person, so kind and generous. I've never met anyone so determined to feed the people she loves. Now, unlike the fictional will they, won't they couples, Nick and Ashley didn't suddenly confess their love to each other in a dramatic public moment. They carefully built a solid relationship, mindful of the potential impact to their friendship and their families. Much like their deck, these two built a sturdy foundation.
Love that.
And I couldn't be more excited to see what their future brings. Nick, Ashley, of all the people you've come to know in your lives, you found something truly special in each other. Today, you're entering the next phase of your lives and your relationship together by declaring your love and devotion for each other and your intention to be together as a married couple from this day forward. Nick and Ashley have prepared their own vows. Would you like to go first?
Yep. Ready?
Him.
Same. Nick, standing in front of you today, surrounded by those who love us, feels like a dream. There's still part of me that can't believe I'm the one that gets to marry you. She? Her? Can't say I knew that we would be here today back when we had our totally normal and not awkward at all first date all those years ago. But being here now, I've never been more sure of anything in my life. You know me better than anybody else in this world, and somehow you still manage to love me for who I am. You are so good at being yourself and encouraging me to just be me. I'm so grateful for that, and that you're the partner that I get to do life with. We've already been through so much together, from building our dream deck, to surviving a pandemic and my 4 a.m. shift, to turning our house into a literal jungle with my plant addiction that I have gotten you into as well. Thank you. I promise to continue to brave whatever lows and celebrate all of our wins with the confidence knowing that we can handle anything that comes our way. I promise to always offer you the last of my teriyaki rice, and I try not to be as jealous of Moxie's favoritism towards you. I promise to keep asking what you're thinking about, knowing that I'll never really be prepared for the mathematical situation that you've come up with in that moment. I promise to keep learning with you and to keep communicating fully and fearlessly as we navigate this life together. Most of all, I promise to love and care for you endlessly and to make our family's love and happiness my top priority. Thank you for your constant encouragement and support of my dreams, even if that means going out of your way to get me Lactaid to make my dreams of Dairy Queen come true. I love you so much, Nick, and I can't wait to see what life has in store for us. But first step, become your wife.
We can't kiss yet. All right, is it my turn? Ashley, I've been reflecting a lot lately, as one does when they're staring down the barrel of a marriage, about how far you and I have come. I think back to when I was a teenager, listening to bands full of other sad boys pining for the girl of their dreams, and I remember empathizing with that feeling so strongly. And now, this former sad boy is standing here about to marry the woman of his dreams. I know I make a lot of, ugh, about time, jokes about our relationship, but honestly, you and I happened at the exact right time in each other's lives. One of the emotions I feel the most often and the most strongly when it comes to you is gratitude. I am grateful for the way you look at me. I am grateful for everything you do for our family, the sacrifices you've made, and the work you put in. I'm overwhelmingly grateful every time you bring me breakfast up in the office when I'm working. I'm grateful for the way we talk to each other. I'm grateful for how giddy we get when we come across a movie that one of us has seen but the other one hasn't, and then they love it too. I'm grateful beyond words that you are willing to bear our children. But most of all, I am grateful for the fact that you really see me. You understand me in a profound way, better than I understand myself sometimes, more than sometimes. And I see you. So I make these promises to you today. I promise to love you always. I promise to meet you where you are and always give you the benefit of the doubt. I promise to give you comfort when you want it and space when you need it. I promise to always pour you a glass of whiskey. I promise to never forget where we came from. And I promise to raise our children to be strong and independent like you. And I promise to provide for our growing family, yes, even Moxie, as long as I am able. I love you. Thanks. That's really hard.
Please take each other's hands. Nick, do you wish to have Ashley as your wife?
More than anything,
Please repeat after me. I take you, Ashley,
I take you, Ashley,
as my wedded wife,
as my wedded wife,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
for richer or poorer,
for richer or poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
Ashley,
Yeah.
do you wish to have Nick as your husband?
Yeah.
Please repeat after me. I take you, Nick,
I take you, Nick,
as my wedded husband,
as my wedded husband,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
for richer or
for
poorer,
richer or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in broken ankles,
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
Nick and Ashley are also exchanging rings. I have managed not to lose.
Nice.
And I'll do.
Also fit each other. So Ashley, if you could take this one, you can also fix his hair. Take that. Nick, please repeat after me. With this ring, I join my life to yours.
With this ring, I join my life to yours. Do I put it on?
Yeah. Ashley, please repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I join my life to
I
yours.
join my life to yours.
You can do it.
Oh, well, you're good.
Having exchanged their vows and their rings in our presence, Nick and Ashley are pronounced husband and wife, a married couple. Congratulations, and may you find comfort, security, and joy with each other. You may now kiss.
I love you so much. Okay, I think we got this way now.